He's just dropped some new heat recently, and it's got me inspired. So we're going to be cooking up something like that, making something fire. All right. I'm also going to be open to the ideas of collaboration. So if you guys want to drop me something in my email, NoisySauce@gmail.com, I'd be happy to take a look at it, and we'll see if we're compatible down to make some motherfucking music together. But for now, let's just get straight into making some heat. So we're looking dark, cinematic, and layers, lots of layers. That's the kind of vibe I'm going with here, and I want to start this one off with I think like a kind of messed up cello sound. So I'm going to open up Labs from Spitfire Audio. I know they've got a cello sound in here that's kind of cool, and we'll see what kind of vibe we get up here. This is more of a quartet. I was more thinking like a single cello. I don't know if they've got something like that. Nah, it's definitely more like a fucking full-on thing. Alright, let's see. Strings, what do you got? Kind of like that. I might have to play around with it a little bit, but we'll get something rocking there. I'm thinking, so and then so kind of jumping between them. I kind of like that. Let's Alright, so I'm going to pump up the velocity on this a little bit, so it's a little bit more consistent. Might speed this up a little bit too. Getting quite quick, 170 BPM. Damn, that's quick. Alright, cool. We've got a vibe going. I want to give it a bit of vinyl vibes, so I'm going to warp it a bit, give it a lot of wear, a bit of lo-fi. Slow it down a little bit. It's like somewhere in between, like 168. It's kind of a vibe there. Alright. And I kind of want to give it a bit more space. It's got a reverb in here, so I might see what that is. A little bit too spacey. I don't know what tightness means. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm going to leave the reverb off. I don't know what that does. But yeah, I want to kind of give it a room kind of sound. So lo-fi space. It's a little bit. This is a cool one from Waves, but it's got a little bit of kind of, I don't know, sometimes sounds really bad. I don't know what it is, but turn off the echo, rock on the reverb, and bit of delay there. Alright, so we're getting there, getting a vibe. I do also want to throw in another filter. I'm going to go with the one knob filter from Waves. Always a winner. So it's without anything. It's with everything on there. Alright, I really like that. So now I want to get a kind of a almost like a guitar, like strumming, like a single string up high. So it'd be cool to get a tone that kind of sits in that realm between that G minor and the F sharp minor there, and kind of makes them both sound a little bit weirder than what they are. guitar in here. What's that note? D sharp. I'm excited about this. Putting some guitar on here. We gotta put some guitar on here. We gotta fuck shit up now. What are we doing? Alright, I gotta go to my recording bus here. Hope you all are excited by all this. Recording bus, and we'll go to our guitar here. We'll turn it on. Shit, that's the one thing. So when you're recording guitar, you gotta anything live. Oh, no. All right, so I better save this. I'm gonna call this, because it's a little baby, I'm gonna call it crib tones, not to be mistaken for Kryptones, which I'm sure is a kind of gang affiliated thing, which, you know, your boy, not about that life. Alright. So, so we gotta go to preferences, hit that audio thing, and what we want to hit here is that IO buffer size. It could go as low as 32, but because I'm already getting my computer to do quite a bit of processing right now, I'm gonna be nice to it and just go for the 64. I don't need it to be that tight. And it'll take a little while for my computer to kind of do its thing, and then hopefully it'll be, yeah. Still got a bit of delay on it. I don't know why it's got so much delay. That's kind of weird. But I do want to find something that's a little bit different here. Super ambient dreamy. It's kind of cool. Make sure you're in tune. Godly. I really like the sound. Alright. It's going to take forever for that to finish up. Alright, so what I want is that. There we go. That's it. That's all I wanted. That's a lie. I'm going to duplicate it and do it again. It's kind of interesting. Well, one of them's got a bit of noise to it. That's that one. Fuck. You gotta be a better player than that. Delete that and do it again. But what I was doing on this one is just bending it slightly so that they kind of fall away from each other. Cool. And all of that just to go back to where we were before. So I'm going to push the sample rate back up really high, and that'll ease the load on my computer a little bit because she can't handle that much, fam. She old now. This computer, 2017. I remember when I first bought it, top of the line. I thought I was the king of this shit. Had like the best computer around, but you know, times change, fam. Things get lost in the abyss. All right, so. So they're doing the thing. I want this one to be a little bit wobblier. So I'm going to put in a... I mean, it's going to already have a chorus, surely. Yeah, it's got a chorus. Over loud. So I'm going to put a second chorus on here that's going to kind of make it even wobblier. I'm about that wobbly life, and that'll kind of also separate the two in how in their kind of tone, which is cool. And so I don't want madness. I don't want crazy. I don't want soft. I want somewhere in the middle, worn out chorus. That sounds like it could be cool. I like that. All right, that's cool. One thing about this this sound we got going on here, it's a little bit too kind of sitting in the one spot, so I'm going to double it down an octave. Oh, now it sounds just a little bit too kind of creepy. I don't know what to do about this. I almost want to put like a piano, maybe like a low guitar bass, perhaps could be cool. Let's see what we can get going here. Too low. This needs something. I don't know what it is. I think it's like just some maybe EQing. Yeah, we need to fix up the EQ. All right, let's just rock one of these guys on here. Let's go. big hard snare. So what we're looking for here, want that big hard motherfucking snare drum. I like those two together. Call this guitars. Turn down to I think that's kind of cool. Ooh, that fell off a little bit there. I don't know. Huh. Interesting. Turns out I'm a better player than I thought. I know. Not quite. Ah, it's that snare. That's the one. Bam. She out. Alright, so that kick is just not nearly what it needs to be. I'm going to layer her up. And 808s. Let's find ourselves a big fat motherfucking 808. Get this shit rocking in, like, just really, really cool. I want like something semi-short, aggressive. I want to feel it. There we go. Hit those best samples. These are my best ones that I got so far. I like that one, but like if it was mad shorter. So let's go the optimized one. Alright, so let's shorten this quite substantially. How do I one shot? There we go. that up. So one thing I got to make sure I do, because I send everything bass to bus 13 directly. What that does, it means I can mess with my bass stuff separately to my treble stuff in the master, which is kind of cool. Little sample hack there for you. Sample hack? Little just sound hack. Let's just say that. All right. So next thing I want to do is get myself I like that one actually. Get this hat in there. So I've got this just this pattern of just a descending line of hats that's just really, and I'm going to play with it a little bit more, but that's the start. Maybe double time. Oh, let's get them 8 notes. So the thing I'm going to do, make these hats a little bit more fun, is throw in, oh, not that. That is a delay. That is not what I wanted. So this is a weird thing. So you got to sometimes, it is in stereo. That's weird. There we go. Something about this synth, I need to have more body. I don't know what it is. Like I need that like body to come through. Maybe I just need to throw on a verb at the end. It's going to kind of give it a bit more, you know, some of that. Let's go Abbey Road Place. I love this reverb. This is just the shit. So throw a little bit of that in, drop the treble right down, leave the bass where it's at, and kind of, I don't know, play around with the damper. one thing about these guitars, which I've just noticed, which is kind of annoying, is they're just glitching a little bit when they cut off at the very end. So the way we deal with that is just throw a little bit of a fade at the very end of. If you ever hear that like kind of click in the sound, you can just throw just a little fade. Oh, why are there? At the end there, and I'm also going to throw one at the very start, and it's going to be kind of short enough that it's not going to affect the, oh my god, zoom in bitch, there we go. It's not going to affect the start of the sound. You're not going to hear that like fade in, but it's just going to take off any, where the fuck, why isn't that coming in? Ah, because it's so short. Oh, yeah, I think I fixed it there. Yeah, that's better. Fix that. I'm gonna octave this down. Oh, fix that. Velocity processor is just going to crank this up so that they're all these ones hit the same. Alright, I want to throw something down in the low-mid kind of region here as well. Thinking something like a bit of a, whatchamacallit, like a pad, I would say. That's exactly what it is, a pad. So I'm gonna get rid of as much reverb on this guy, or chorus, I guess. Oh, it's got so much delay. Let's hit that master. How do I get rid of that? How do I change this? Easy morph, there we go. So with the amplitude, gonna fix up that a little bit and then release. This makes it so much easier. There we go. Crank that up. Crank that up. Oh. Alright, so we're rocking that. Turn this down, and so what I want to do with this guy is have it kind of fade in, really cool, and have it fade into a distortion. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to run the effects rack here from Sound Toys, bam, and we're going to first of all, I'm going to put a micro shift in there, which is going to bring us back that sound that we missed with the other one. I'm going to go with a heavy shift. Oh, actually, what was that one? That fat wide pads. Let's have a listen to that. Oh, it's messaging me. All right. Get it sounding kind of janky. So I want this shape to be a ramp up. I want to have a slight little drop off there, so it's not so aggressive there. And then last thing is a decapitator on here. Bit too dark. like that, but like more aggressive and cut down. So I'm gonna put it in and then mess with the sound. So up in there. Let's go 8th notes. What I'm going to do is shorten this one. It off a bit, although because this is the only cymbal I'm using on this channel, I can probably rock a bit more of a like, I don't know, cool lo-fi in here. So I'm gonna instead rock with Bit Crusher. That's a bit better. It's kind of fun. Might even throw the same chorus. I've used this chorus a few times today, but like the same chorus but in a different mode. Oh, that is not what I want. That's a de-esser. What's going on here? Sometimes you just can't get the fucking thing that you want. It really does want to bring up the Centaurus for me today. Really cool compressor. It does its thing. And I want to rock that with the stereo separation, which is pretty much just like a stereo separator, I guess. But it kind of adds a bit of movement as well. It just makes it sound a bit cooler than just like your standard like doubler. Alright. Last thing. I swear to God, this is going to be the last thing. I want to throw a piano on here. I want a big, fat piano. And I want it to be my Giant. It is such a cool sounding piano. Native Instruments Giant. It's just super usable. You can check, make it really hard. You can put in this tone XXL thing, which I don't know what that does, but You can change the overall sound, change the anatomy, resonances, which are really cool. I want it to be like. Let's start with just dropping those big chords. Alright, so now I've got to figure out what these middle ones are. So we're going. Let's get all these the same length. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just doing this manually because we've got a lot going on here. So it's time to start arranging it. So I'm going to treat the synths as one instrument. Oh, that's odd. Oh, there we go. The synths is one instrument, the piano is one instrument, and the guitars is one instrument. And the drums we can play around with as we go. So I would say the synth I'm going to move above the piano because I think that's the most important one. Guitars above the piano. I feel like piano is going to be like that kind of extra that we throw in there every so often. So let's start off with we'll use 8-bar rounds here because it's fairly short. We can get this rocking fairly quickly. So let's start off with just the synths. Then we'll rock in with the maybe just the cymbals. Well, we definitely need some kind of trap hat thing going on here. So let's just when you think you got it all sorted out, then You just need to throw in something a little bit extra here. So I want this like kind of 30-second note. How long have we been working for? Almost an hour. God damn, this beat is taking me a minute. But that's cool. Sometimes they take longer, sometimes they're quicker, you know? Alright, let's loop this section here. Like that. Like just across that. A bit there. Like that. And get rid of those. Nope. See how that sounds with the full beat. I don't know if it's going to work. Cut these out just before the end there. here. I'm just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the 6 in the verse. This one I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I want another. One in here. Kind of bringing it up. Bam. This is a vibe, I tell you that. That's a cool beat. It's different. Definitely different. One thing, I think the guitars are a little bit too loud. Like they're cool. Yo, Big Geeked TV, what's going on, bro? Good to see you here. Big facts, you know how we roll. Gone for a little baby type vibe here. Hell yeah, just vibing. I think the piano might be a bit too loud too. There's this tone in that snare drum that I really want to bring out. Got this like, I think it's that one. Alright, let me just that. Yeah, it's that one. Huh? It's almost, so the one I'm thinking of is this is like 437 one. You know what would be cool? I've got this EQ here, the MEQ. I'm going to use this because for some reason this one just has the ability to really bring out some instruments really, really well, especially around that 500. Like that. Just like thin, better than your mama. So good. All right. All right, snare's a bit loud now. Man, I don't know what it is. It's that EQ. It's this 500 hertz here. So this is the Waves Jack Joseph Puig collection, Puig Tech EQ. So it's a replica of the Pool Tech mid-range EQ. So they've got the high and low band EQ, which is amazing also, but they've got this one as well. And they're like these super expensive, like $6,000 hardware EQs. Really, really cool. Obviously, your boy's not able to afford that shit, but this plugin is fucking fire. And there's something about this 500 hertz frequency on this particular model that just absolutely slaps. And it's really good for if you've got vocals that are they need body, but when you push up that mid-range, they get muddy. This, for some reason, doesn't get muddy. It just sounds awesome and just pulls up that body. 500 hertz, I don't know what it is. Like, I pretty much never use this EQ for any other frequency. It's just that 500 hertz. It's one of those anomalies that I really like. All right. Let's start throwing some NoisySauce tags on this motherfucker. So I know this is going to be too quick. I've got my tag always stretching to the tempo of the song so I can get it sounding fire. But if it's a quick beat like this, I'll have to stretch it out so it does like a kind of a triplet feel. And if I drop that just so the line, the last syllable lines up with that last beat there, it should theoretically sound like too quiet, but you know, we'll crank that up. A little bit too quiet, loud. Cool. I'm gonna bring this over because you guys can't see that bit. So you can see my. I'm just gonna play with this window a little bit. There we go. I want you all to see what I'm doing here. So you can see here, my bass bus is cranking. We're hitting those peaks there. I know that doesn't really matter because we're working in floating whatever, but I don't like things to be peaking that hard. So what I'm going to do is the only things going to that bass bus are my kick and my 808. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my kick and my 808. I'm going to turn them down by, it said 3.1, but let's go 4 dB. Bam, 4 dB down. So now we're not hitting that so hard, but that's going to cause all the treble instruments to be louder, so I'm just going to bring the whole treble bus down by 4 dB as well. And what that's going to do is just give us a whole bunch of headroom there. Now we've got no peaking there. But obviously we're quieter than what we were. Oh, my bass bus is still cranking. All right, let's turn them down another dB. Let's go 5 dB. And then we'll, yeah, same thing with the treble bus down 5 dB. All right, cool. All right, the treble bus is sounding a little bit quiet now. Holy shit, that's still cranked. Oh my god. All right, 6 dB. This is insane. I don't know how that's possible that's managing to. Oh, I tell you why. Because I'm not using that 808. I'm using this 808. All right, so let's go down 5 dB and put our kick back up to 5 dB and put our treble bus back up to 5 dB. There we go. And that should be at the volume that we were at before, just turned down a bit. Yeah, that's better. Alright. Now my stereo bus is already quite wide right now, but I'm just gonna widen it just a little bit more. So what this does, this particular plugin here, it's an imager, and I'm pretty sure what it's doing is it's just pushing up the whatever's on the sides and what's not in the middle. And so this is just a really cool way, a simple way. It's like probably a bit of a kind of shortcut, but like I just think, you know, you do it and it sounds better, and it's simple. And what it does is it pushes up the sides, and I've got that just on my treble bus. So it's not affecting anything in any of those low sounds like the 808 or the kick. It's just affecting everything else, and just pushing up the sides, just creating a bit of a wider sound overall. Now, all right. Now, all right, so I've got something interesting going on here where this hat here that I've got doing, like, there's this like gap in the high frequencies here, and I'm not a big fan of that, and that's going to be due to this bit crusher, I think. Oh no, interesting. I think it's because I've taken off so many high frequencies of the sample itself, which I kind of want to put back in, because I feel like that's so weird. No, that's not what I want. I want that. Interesting. So this kind of adds this like weird like little thing there, but I want there to be that bit there, because that's too much. That's ridiculous. We don't want that. That's gonna hurt dogs, man. It's gonna get up in their ears and shit. Such a weird way to... Such a odd sound. I like that sound, but... I'm gonna go... that one there. Yeah, so it's gonna push. Put that Centaurus back on. I just wish there was more high end on some of these ones to really fill out that fullness. cool if maybe we can crank this one up a little bit. Let's go transposer. That's weird. Interesting. Why is it not transposing it? Odd. Odd. Ah, I tell you why, because I'm on the wrong motherfucking channel here. That's a bit better. I don't want to transpose these ones as well. Push them up that high end a bit more. I just don't really like that super high frequency popping out there. I can't hear it, to be honest. But I feel like that's going to hurt dogs, so I'm just going to cut that out. Cool. I'm going to push some of the high end again. I'm also just going to put a bell around that 3K region where the vocal sits. Just going to pull out like one dB. And maybe crank up some of the bass as well. So it's very little what we're doing here, just a little bit of high end. Take out some. That ringing is this guitar. I think that's what you're hearing there. Is that? Which is just one of my sounds that I'm rocking in here. All right, now we're gonna crank up some limiting here. Gonna get that bass moving. I'm pretty happy with this. All right. So we got a lot going on here. This is a busy beat, but I think it sounds cool.
Throwing some sauce on that beat. Some sauce on that beat.
Just gonna second verse here.
Throwing some sauce on that beat. Some sauce on that beat.
That's it. We're gonna call it there. That's a motherfucking beat. Only took me an hour and a half. That's a longer beat than normally it takes, but I feel like there's a lot in there, a lot going on, and I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna call it there, and I'm gonna get onto a Instagram/TikTok live. We're gonna be playing people's tracks on there. So if you want to get your music heard, I'm gonna go get myself a coffee. Get myself settled in. We're going to be listening to tracks while I spend the time just bouncing this one out and releasing it. So my Instagram's at noisy_sauce if you want to check that out, or if you want to hit me up on Instagram, it is at NoisySauce Beats. That's where I'll be. All right, gonna call this one. Thanks so much, guys. Catch you next time.